Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We are going to be continuing with our RimWorld playthrough. This will be episode 6 and this is called The Ceremony. So it seems that we've got an additional member that we're looking after at the moment, Satoko, and basically we were raided, and during that raid the caravan came in at the same time and they got into a bit of an altercation up here, where one of the caravan members went down, so we picked them up and started to recover them. Unfortunately, recording was not set to on, and so we missed all of that. So that's why we've got another little member here who's currently unconscious and has been basically fucked with an elephant tusk to the point of death. However, she's still alive, so we're gonna look after her. Anyway, what else? It's a fresh day. Hans is awake, a little bit hungry, doing quite well, although annoyed he's eating raw food, so we do need to get some sort of cooking on the go. A lot of the colonists are unhappy from disturbed sleep, so we might try and arrange a barracks, individual barracks for them, so they can get a bit of good shut eye. We've also got a few quests that are active, predominantly this quest here to build a monument. We just need to put some flooring down and then we should be good on that one. We've obviously got the new outside farm area, so we will enclose the inside with some roof to keep us all insulated. So let's get into it, shall we? Right, we will need to build the stone floor as mentioned, although there is a panic attack going on. I'm not too sure if I'm allowed to use steel on this, so we'll use slate. While Lawman's having a bit of a minor panic attack. But he's fine, don't worry about that. We will just make some more slate walls. Now we've got these in, we can build some little bedrooms essentially, and we should probably get a kitchen on the go as well. In fact, I might turn this area here into a kitchen, given we've got the food there anyway. Might as well. So if we expand this, get rid of that door. Although we won't, because I think if we separate it, there'll be less dirt going through the kitchen, less chance of food poisoning. So Mavis is up. She's got a nice little hat on. No romantic options currently. I'm not sure everyone gets along too well. And she's also got she's a bit of a crackhead, to be fair. And also she has the left index fan burn off, so fuck knows when that happened. Hans has obviously spawned his old gunshot wound. Lawman just got anxiety. And our friend here is still out for 26 days. As soon as she recovers, the quicker she can do one. So the gang are going to build the monument, so we'll just speed that up. And that's done. Monument complete. So that's going to give us some goodwill, and as a gift we received some decent medication, so we will get that in immediately. So we've got some structures set out. We just need the gang to work on the stone cutting table, which Lawman is going to start. Mavis is going to spend a bit of time outside playing horseshoe, while Hans does some cloud watching. keep his mood up. Lordman is still feeling rather unhappy, predominantly because he's got this kind of debuff of depressive, which is pretty shit. And he tried to crack on with Mavis and she was like, nah mate, do one. So he's feeling pretty low about himself. Let's just get things forward a bit. Hans is going to start on the kitchen, while Lorman is cheering up our patient. Mavis is in an ecstatic mood because she had a bit of a breakdown and actually got plus 40, so she's feeling better. And she also loves working, so that's good for us. But the day does trickle on. We'll do a bit more cleaning up. Lordman's going to crack on with the stonecutter table, while Hans seems to be wandering aimlessly. But he's decided to call that a day and got into bed. Mavis and Lorman are going to work through the night until they also drop down with exhaustion, and that will be the day. And the guys are up early today. Hans is going to use the restroom. Mavis is making use of some figs, I believe, although I think it was just a midnight snack for her because she's gone straight back to bed. Hans, on the other hand, is going to the wash at a primitive well. And it looks like he's going to go for some breakfast. He's going to feed the patient instead, who is recovering slowly from her wounds. We hope that she thanks us a little bit. Hans is going to crack on with the construction. Can we give Toko a bit of a wash? Apparently she can walk now, so she could basically just walk out of it when she wanted to. And Lorman, on the way out, gave Hans comment on his forgiveness. Seems like the gang are getting on just fine. Hans will take the opportunity to do a bit more cloud watching, while Lorman greets Mavis in passing and decides to go clearing some sand up. Mavis is working hard on the stonecutter table. Nothing else eventful seems to be happening today. We could really do with sorting out Lorman's mood, as he is a bastard to keep happy, that's for sure. Wonder if there's anything exciting that he can go eat. Let's get him outside in fresh air, see if that will help his mood. Okay, not great, but at least he's not hungry. New contract labourers. Needs people to help prepare a ceremony. Asking if one colonist at least 13 years old. Do you know what? I'm going to do that and send Lordman, because he's been nothing but a miserable fucker. So let's get rid of him for a bit. That'll ease up on our food supplies. Generally make us all a lot happier. Alright, off your pot, buddy. And that's Lorman gone. So it just leaves Hans and Maves to crack on with the real work. In doing so, Lorman has received a title of freeholder. Because Lorman is abrasive, he will demand that his title privilege be fully respected, and he will also refuse to do certain types of work and eat low-class food. So he's going to be a bit of more of a fucking princess when he gets back. So yeah, can't wait for that. Maybe we can get rid of him if he really becomes a pain. And that's the end of the day. We've got quite a few potatoes in stock. We've still got our patients that are doing well. Hopefully we'll recover soon, and ease up on our food supply. So it seems that our potatoes are doing well, and so are our rice. So we will build the kitchen and a room here for our colonists tomorrow morning. Maves always seems to be up for a midnight snack. So Hans is the first to wake, and it seems he'll start the day by feeding our patient. And it's not much longer until Mavis is awake, and after that the guys will start on the construction of the rooms and the kitchen. Luckily for our patients, they don't seem to be too disturbed by all the noise. So in the afternoon, Hans is catching up with a bit of horseshoe while Mavis is wandering around inside. So I think we definitely need to give them something to do. We'll deconstruct that and put that in there. So this will be one of the bedrooms, although admittedly it is a bit big. But let's get the kitchen sorted out, because that will give us hopefully a cleaner place with less food poisoning. We're going to have to go with slate tile, I think. We don't have much wood to really use, although wood would be the preferable option for the bedroom. But I think wood will just take too long, so we're going to have to just slate tile everything, I think. Maybe we'll do fine just to make the room quality a bit better. Mavis had a short chat with Hans about cleaning. Not too sure why, but it is the evening. Our guest, Satoko, is definitely improving. And Schwartz is alive, doing well. 24 days left. Hopefully she recovers soon, because she is a drain on our resources. We may need to get the batteries sorted out for the wind turbine, and we may put them in here. We'll just skip this along. Shortly it will be bedtime shortly anyway for the gang. And Hans is going to be supper before bed, while Maeve carries on building the slate tile. And that's it for Hans. And Mavis will feed our guest and then likely hit the hay quite shortly also. And that, in the middle of the night, Satoko is feeling better and feels like she's able to leave. So without thank you, other than she's left a shitty bedpan, she will make her way off map. What a selfish, ungrateful bitch you are. And a new day starts. The gang heals, cleans and feeds our guest. And they exchange some pleasantries with each other and get back to fixing the kitchen. And as the evening draws in, the rice seems to be ready, so Hans and Mavis goes outside to try and harvest some of this. The evenings are warm, 34 degrees. And it seems to be summer all year round. Hans and Mavis don't seem to be getting along too well. And that's the evening done. The day goes past without any events. Hans will start the morning out on the field, while Maeve is catching a bit more shut-eye. And later on in the evening, the gang manages to finish the kitchen. So we'll add the stove and a light. We will need quite a bit more steel, so we will have to focus that. And Hans is starting on the bedroom. That'll be it for Mavis, who will have an early night. Hans, on the other hand, is out mining quite late, although he has gained himself one skill in mining, so pretty rubbish still. And that'll be it for the night. Have a good night's sleep after a day of mining. So Lawman has become histrionic and is desperately seeking attention. This has happened because of his poor mood. The final straw was depression. Okay, cool, but we don't really care about him. And overnight we seem to have self-tamed an emu, but we will give him a bed, because I think that's perfectly fine, although we've got no... We'll give him a spot. And a new day starts. Mavis has gone back to cooking, try and get those stock levels to 10. While Hans is back out mining. Mavis has finally got to 10 meals. So she will go and help Hans on the mining, although her mining is even worse than Hans. But this will give them further opportunity to discuss and have conversation. And our emu has joined us for the night. So hopefully tomorrow we can finish this room. And I'm tempted to split it into two. So Hans and Mavis can have their own individual rooms. And as Hans and Mavis do a bit more mining, we've got a new quest. You've learned the relic if it was nearby. Okay, we'll accept it, but I don't know if we'll do anything about it just yet. And an eclipse has happened. Luckily we don't have any solar powered items, otherwise that might cause us a spot of bother. But the team will spend a bit of time relaxing socially and make the most of the night. There is a bit of light in the kitchen, that's where Mavis is doing a bit of work. And that is our electric stove up and running. Hans decided to call it a day, and Mavis is holding some honey back and will likely do the same thing. A group of hungry beavers have arrived in the morning. They will no doubt chew through everything. Not that we have much wood to worry about. And the gang are still asleep anyway. Hans and Mavis have spent the morning trying to fix the bedroom, and the afternoon the potatoes seems to be ready, so they will fetch them in. But really another quiet day for the gang. So a new quest has emerged. Shelter for an ally. Olga, first chief of the Orange Cave Pack, is requesting a favour. Her friend is interested in learning about other cultures, and she wants you to host her at our place for 18 days. She will not do any work. Okay. She has a bodyguard that might join her. I don't know if we need any more right now. Unless she's absolutely banging, she's not. But a bodyguard, so... And we still have Lawman out and about. Although she's quite good with the melee. Do you know what? Let's just do it. Dinosaur has arrived. If we keep her alive, we will get the bodyguard to come and join us. And given she's so good with melee, I think giving her this staff will be really banging. Hans has reached level 6 in cooking. And he seems to be all pretty good at most things now, apart from mining, which is still pretty shocking. Right, that's the potatoes harvest for the season. So we'll get those put in the fridge, and during that time we've got a raid. Some Neanderthals from nearby. They're only carrying melee weapons, but they are coming for us right away. So let's get the gang outside quickly before they attack our wind turbine, which is what I don't want them to do. And we've just shot it ourselves. That's a headshot. I wonder what the other fucker's doing. Hans isn't great with that fucking gun. Oh my god, it's broken in. Right, there's a headshot. Surely not much longer. It's dead in 6 hours. Fucked. Nice Hans. We'll bring the pemmican in. And the steel club, and we need to fix that wall. That came down pretty quick. That's concerning. Maybe we should have built some stronger walls. And the Hans is gonna cloud watch and think about the glory he's just achieved for him and his ancestors. And during that time, Lawman returns. And obviously, I think he's been some sort of ordained or something. So he's going to be a right fucking diva. And Norman seems to be sleeping in the fridge where it's fucking -8. The stupid fucker. And early in the morning, we've got a mad rat, which we are not concerned about. Although we do have an opening to the outside there. Animals not allowed. Animals not allowed. Animals not allowed. This little fucker is... As Lawman is our least favourite person, he's going to go deal with it. And that's the end of that. It reminds me that we also need a slaughtering table, butcher table, which we'll put there. And also the rice is ready to harvest at the same time, so we'll replant those and fill our food up nicely. So we've got food is doing well at the moment. Supplies are flourishing. And a new day starts. Hans and Lawman are off out getting some much needed wood for the butcher table. We must get rid of these dead bodies, otherwise they're going to start stinking. Our guest is loitering, and Mavis is having a bit of a wash. So obviously things are going really well at the moment. I don't want to jinx it, but we are looking quite strong. As second as I said that, there was an explosion. And I don't know what exactly it was. Oh, that's what landed. A bit of space chunk. Fuck, no, it could have killed literally any one of our guys. But everyone's to sleep. I'm going to get some of this floor down and finish these rooms. It's definitely going to make our colonists a little bit happier. Mavis is up first. He's gone straight to the kitchen. We seem to be using glitter wood for anxiety on his brain. Is there any sort of operations that we can do? Well, we can cure anxiety somehow. It requires 15 medications. Nope. None of us have got it. So that's going to have to wait. You're going to have to live with your anxiety for a little bit longer. And as the night draws in, nothing much else happens. Hans is up first. And he's gone straight to make himself some breakfast. Mavis will eat her breakfast before getting back to the stone cutting table. And we have a new quest. Learned of an ancient complex nearby. So there will be dangers here, so I'll take it, and at some point we will investigate that. Lawman is having a breakdown again, so we should probably get him some more clothes or something, but I've only got 63 hide. Because I think he's got tattered gear. Yeah. Well, let's get the rooms finished first, and then we can worry about Lawman and his tattered gear. And the rooms are nearly finished. And there we go, 2 lovely bedrooms. So this will be the first night that Hans and Mavis will be in their own rooms. Quite comfortable, spacious interior, slightly impressive room. They are a lot happier. So we will need to get a room for Lawman, otherwise he's going to get a bit pissed off being left out. A new quest has come up in the evening. Working through special request. Someone has dropped an abundance of toxic waste near one of the settlements and he is unable to store them safely. If you accept, we will deliver 90 toxic waste packs by transport pod. If not kept frozen, toxic plants will dissolve over time, polluting nearby terrain. But we will get a side train of burden, which I think will be useful. I'm going to go for it, and then we're going to have to work out where we're putting this waste. Our waste is right on the edge, so I'm tempted just to leave it for a bit and see what happens. Doesn't seem like it's going to affect me, so we'll leave that and forget about it. So that's the evening, and other than the quest and the waste dump, nothing much else has happened. Lorman has fallen asleep again in the fridge. We really must get him a bed. Close. And Lorman is decided to verbally abuse everyone, and hopefully that doesn't go down too bad. Otherwise there could be some fucking fist flying. Hans says hello to Lorman. Lorman belittles Hans' aunt. Hans doesn't know what to do. And Mavis also at times just got sick with the flu. So I think we should get her in. It would be a big loss to lose Mavis, if I'm honest. Immunity 2.2. Okay, well we've got good medication, so let's hope we can keep her healthy, contend in 11 hours time. And as it rains outside, it will clear up some of that blood that should have gone a long time ago. And Lorman has decided to go sleep in the toxic waste and skeleton pile for some strange reason. And Mavis is doing really well. The Hans Yeoman ceremony. Let's going to get Hans a title. I think he deserves it after all the good work he's been doing here. So let's accept that and watch the gang roll in. Obviously these boys are fucking armed to the teeth. Hans is busy cooking at this time. Everyone exchanges pleasantries. Mavis is still a little bit poorly, but she will look from her bed. So let's start the ceremony, shall we? And it's a lovely day for it. It's raining outside. Everyone exchanges pleasantries again. It's obviously a deep and meaningful ceremony, and it's a good day for Hans. He's done well for his people. He's really made his family proud and his ancestors. The rest of the gang watch slightly jealously. However, they will give Hans the respect he deserves. There seems to be a fight that's broken out amongst these guys outside, amongst the fallen Dominion. I guess no good ceremony is without a fight and blood being drawn, although pretty unprofessional guys, I must say. And that's it. Unimpressive ceremony, probably because of the fight outside, but nonetheless, Hans has gained a title and the use of psychic powers. Okay. So let's have a quick look of what we've gained. Pain block. Block pain pathways with target's brain for a short time to allow the person to move and act even with the grievous injuries they would normally incapacitate them, which is good. And I think we can also use this Psi Trainer for burden. And there we go. That's given us pain block and burden. Hans is a nightmare to deal with now. So, a bit more of an eventful episode this time. Hans has obviously been ordained and is now a yeoman with some special abilities. Mavis has managed to pull through so far with her infections, and we wish her all the best. Hopefully we find out in the next episode what happens to her. So thanks for joining us, guys. Please subscribe and like the video, and we'll see you next time, guys. Peace out.